There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Great location, history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low-overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals, all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people, making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants, offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth. A revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market, and the Highlands. State-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing, recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Mariah Callan, Morgantown, West Virginia, business.
Emily Robinson, Circleville, Ohio, psychology.
Marissa Tucker, Wheeling, West Virginia, athletic training. Cassie Stein, Newark, Ohio, business major.
Jayla Bryant, Pickerington, Ohio, international studies.
Brianna Butler, Oak Hill, Ohio, biology major. Chelsea Richardson, Monroeville, Pennsylvania, nursing major.
Rachel Smetzler, Clyde, Ohio, business. Jayshawna Jackson, Wheeling, West Virginia, athletic training major.
Alexis Grimmett, Zanesville, Ohio, nursing major. Taylor Lubinsky, Irwin, Pennsylvania, math.
Kiara Kamarick, Wintersville, Ohio, undecided.
Kylie Frizzell, Smithville, Ohio, Spanish and Communications.
Lydia Heiberg, Delaware, Ohio, nursing. Jonna Moten, Columbus, Ohio, athletic training major.
Hi, I'm Coach Debbie Buff, head coach, Wheeling Jesuit University. Go Cards.
Welcome to the McDonough Center on the campus of Wheeling Jesuit University, where today the Lady Cardinals host the Fighting Scots of OVU. Hello everyone, Tom Bearbeck along with Lucy DePruso, set to bring you final pre-Christmas game, if you will, Lucy, and quite honestly, a game the Cardinals need to win.
Yeah, this afternoon, they play Ohio Valley, and we were just discussing how Ohio Valley has 4 injured players, so they are only playing with 6 players tonight. So this is a game where I think the Lady Cards can make them run and tire them out quick and hopefully get a quick, easy win this afternoon.
Yeah, OVU only has 6 players dressed. One of those is a girl they picked up from the volleyball team just recently, just to fill out the roster, and we said kind of decimated by injuries. Jesuit, on the other hand, Jayla Bryant, not in uniform. A little problem with dehydration. She was at Med Express last evening, and she will be present but will not be dressed. So the Cardinals are going to be a little shorthanded, missing their outstanding junior. But
if this is a game that she's going to miss, this is probably one of the better ones because, right now Ohio Valley is coming in as a disadvantage with less players, as we've obviously experienced with Wheeling Jesuit the past 3 years. Coach Buff's first year only had 8 players, so she probably knows what Ohio Valley feels like right now.
Yeah, well, historically, Ohio Valley has been a program of that nature. Well, not too many players to begin with, but I've noticed in the past they come up and bite you sometimes. So Lady Cardinals need to get off a good start. Quite honestly, our last outing against Lemoyne was not just, I don't want to say it wasn't a good effort, because the girls always try and they play real hard, Lucy, but just wasn't very productive. On the offensive end, they just couldn't get the baskets they needed. It was low scoring. That's Lemoyne style. But we just couldn't put the ball in the basket. And, as you know, sometimes you go up on the short end of the stick when that happens. So we'll be back in 1 minute with the starting lineups.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back at Wheeling Jesuit, we're just about set for tip-off. The Fighting Scots have taken a trip up from Parkersburg, West Virginia. They come in with a record of 0-8. They'll take on the Lady Cardinals, dead even at 3-3. And now to Lucy for the starting lineups.
To start out the starting lineups for Ohio Valley is a 5'3" guard from New York, New York, number 5, Gamira McCullers. A 5'10" forward from Canton, Ohio. She wears number 20, Logan Webster. Another 5'10" guard from Cincinnati, Ohio, wearing number 22, Amy Brooks. And a 5'6" guard out of Columbus, Ohio. She wears number 24, Danielle Dunagan. And the last starter is a 5'8" guard from Germantown, Maryland. She wears number 25, Dominique Anderson. And now the starters for your Wheeling Jesuit Lady Cardinals. A 5'9" junior guard out of Oak Hill, Ohio, number 10, Brianna Butler. A junior 5'10" forward from Irwin, Pennsylvania. She wears number 22, Taylor Lubinsky. A sophomore guard who's 5'10" from Smithville, Ohio, wearing number 32, Kylie Frazil. And a 6'2" sophomore forward out of Delaware, Ohio, number 33, Lydia Heiberg. Rounding out the starters is the captain senior from who is 5'6". She's a guard from Circleville, Ohio, number 2, Emily Robinson.
Of course, the Lady Cardinals are coached by Debbie Buff, and as we talked in the pregame a little bit, Emily Robinson is just having an outstanding senior campaign, shooting the ball real well, taking it to the hoop, and we're going to need a little bit more of her effort here today, especially with Jay out of the lineup.
Yeah, I think that's something we've talked about this season is her confidence has been through the roof. I'm really impressed as the only senior on the team, just playing with her heart and not really caring like the end of the score. She just seems to be having fun out there, which is great to see.
So we're just about set for tip-off, and I said, really can't take this over. You know, it's easy to say they only have 6 players, but let's face it, Lou, she only played with 5, and they're putting a pretty quality 5 on the floor. So
right, and I'm sure they're going to come out with a lot of effort and hard work. So Wheeling Jesuit's got to get on them early and play like it's any other opponent. Don't care how many players that they have on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just about set for tip-off. This will be the last game prior to the Christmas break. Kids head home for a little well-deserved rest, but it'll be back to action for full conference play after the first of the year. Always nice to finish. Makes that Christmas break a little bit nicer when you win your last game.
Yeah, because then you come back to practice a little more at ease.
A little bit. So we're just about set for the tip here. So we're just about set here. Referee Eric Stakem going to step into the center circle.
All right, Wheeling Jesuit gets the tip.
Nice job getting the ball right inside, but
early turnover.
Yeah.
Just don't think she was sure if she wanted to go up or pass.
That is going to be one concern without Jaylee in there, that ability to break down the defenses. Someone else is going to have to step up here today. Dunnigan up top, the right wing, looking inside, and McCullough is going to drive the baseline, and OV returns the favor.
Butler taking it all the way in. Great move to Lubinsky.
Nice job of staying with the play, getting a rebound, and we need to get this young lady, Bree Butler. So Cardinals 2 trips, 2 turnovers, and certainly not the immediate start that Coach Buff was looking for.
Although it was an early turnover by Butler, it was great to see that she's already looking this early to attack. Like you said, filling the shoes of Jayla Bryant.
Yeah, we're going to need a little bit out here today, no doubt about it. So Gamira McCullough is up top for the Fighting Scots. That's Dunnigan. Shot clock ticked down to 5. Nice 3-ball. Nice looking shot by Amy Brooks. So the Fighting Scots first on the board here this afternoon. Woodland Jesuit, quite honestly, just looking for a shot.
Yeah, very stagnant play right now. Easy slip by Heiberg, just a little too far out. She'll repost and go up, and a great move.
Nice job of looking inside, and a good use of the left hand by Lydia.
It was good of her to kick it back out and repost up. It was a smart move by the Lady Cards.
Just looking at OV here, assessing them in the early going. Look like they're mostly guards loose, so hopefully the inside play can be the advantage of the Cardinals. So the Fighting Scots here in the early going. Lead on the benefit of a 3-ball.
Shot clock winding down. McCullers pulls up.
Yeah,
wow.
Only
they're
a 2,
going to call it
but
a
yeah,
2.
nice looking shot. So,
but we can already tell they can shoot a little bit.
Yeah, Fighting Scots hitting it from outside. Yeah, I think if you're the Cardinals, you want to keep the up tempo here, and like you said, wear them down.
And another
nice
great
look.
post
move. Great look inside. And I think you need to get all you can eat in that low post, Luce.
Yeah, like we, as I was announcing the starting lineups, it was and another 3 by Brooks.
By Amy Brooks. So Fighting Scots come out shooting it. So they've only had 2 threes, but the other one was right near the arc. So we'll take a short timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back to action. Lady Cardinals trail 8-4 in the early going. OVU getting it done from around the arc.
Amy Brooks already with 2 threes here in the first 3 minutes.
Cardinals, on the other hand, have had great success going inside, and Cassie Stein with a nice dribble penetration. The young freshman just inserted in lineup, and we were talking while we were away, Cardinals need that penetration, and someone's going to have to step up, provide that with Jayla Bryant out of the lineup. Cassie Stein certainly did it on that occasion. So Cassie knocks down a pair. Cardinals back to within 2. We've played 3 minutes. McCullers will handle the point guard for the OVU's Fighting Scots. Back over to Dunnigan. Dunnigan hurries it down in the corner. That's Dominique Anderson, 25.
It's tipped, so.
Tip ball, so no violation. Shot clock once again becoming a concern. Nice defensive effort by the Cardinals. Scott's got to throw one up, and that.
Wow.
And that's
she made it, but they're going to call it a 2. I don't even think that she was in shooting form. It was a.
I hate to ask a question. Is that girl left-handed?
I think I would assume so. We're gonna have to check on the next one because the way she threw it.
Yeah, I assumed that was
really low though.
Maybe I'm wrong. I assumed that was her offhand, but yeah. So
good aim.
OVU has had 2 right near the arc and 2 beyond the arc, so they're getting it done from the perimeter. Cassie Stein look for dribble penetration.
Again, Lydia Heiberg just dominating the paint.
That's 6 points, I believe, for Lydia already.
Yes.
So Cardinals need to continue to pound it into the paint. OVU appears to have no answer down low.
Well, like I was going to say before the break, they started 4 shorter guards, and their tallest post player starting was 5'10", and Lydia's about 6 foot, a little bit over. So
yeah, hopefully that's
6'2". So
oh, she looks like a post type player. Whereas
right.
None of the OVU players really appear to be that type of player. So clock ticking down again. Levinsky comes out with the rebound. Cardinals look in transition. Nice job of running the floor. Bree Butler's going to take it in, and we got a collision. And I believe
offensive foul.
Yes. Not the greatest signal we're going to see, but I think he was right on the call.
Foul on the Cardinals, number 10, Butler.
So Bree Butler picks up the first team foul. First foul on Brianna. So OVU leads by 2 here in the early going. Saturday afternoon basketball from the McDonough Center. Lady Cardinals coming in on a 2-game losing streak. Like to turn it around here this afternoon.
McCullers takes it all the way, stripped out of bounds.
And we turn it over to the Cardinals. And here comes Moten. So we'll take our first media timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
It's 10-8. OVU here in the early going from the McDonough Center. Tom Bear-Bechtel along with Lucy D. Bringing you each and every Cardinal home game this season. Need to look inside. Jonna needs to post up.
Oh, and McCullers.
Yeah, nice hustle.
Really working hard. Wide open layup. Good.
Nice defensive effort. So McCullers gets the nice defensive pick and gets the easy hoop. Jonna Moten, nice step down, but going to be called for the travel.
Right now, the Cardinals just really stagnant on their offense, not really going for any specific reason. As Heiberg checks in, and Mariah Callum will come in for her first minutes of this half.
Yes, Callum going to check in for Robinson. So 14-15 as the clock starts to roll. Cardinals putting a little pressure on with that man-to-man, and we're going to have a whistle.
Right now, McCullers is really getting in the middle of the paint and disrupting that WJU defense. Number 33, Latasha Turner, will check in.
As we mentioned, the volleyball player who has just joined the Fighting Scots squad.
She must be athletic.
Yeah,
so
she does.
we'll
She appears to be. Just
it'll be good to have her in there for a role player and get some minutes. So good for OVU.
So the Fighting Scots been pretty contentious to shoot from the outside.
And number 24 is
indeed
left-handed.
Danielle
I've been
Dugan,
watching
yeah.
her.
I was wondering if she made the other shot from the three-point line. But yeah, Dunnigan hits the two there, and as we said, OVU pretty much doing it from the perimeter. Cassie Stein.
Great attack by Stein.
Right now, Lydia Haberg is having a field day. 8 points.
And she's 4 for 4 on those 8 points, so even better for WJU.
Cardinals just need to find a way to get some stops on the defensive end. Nice skip pass in, and Cardinals come up with the defensive effort that time. Mariah Callan going to look for a little transition here. Butler
takes it all the way.
Super job. I love that somebody in the crowd yelled out shooter, and Bree put it on the deck and went all the way to the hoop. The Colors trying to operate up top. This is Taylor, the youngster. Shot way too strong by Brooks. Cardinals with a chance to tie it or go ahead.
Wow, and a great defensive play by Turner.
Yeah, nice.
Callan wide open in the corner, just off the mark. Great penetration by Butler.
So we got a little defensive effort there.
Bunch of headbands that fell on the floor in the middle. Hopefully nobody trips. Chelsea Richardson and Jonna Moten will check in for the Lady Cards.
So we're back to action here. 14-12, Cardinals trailing. Callan with a nice trip down the lane. We're going to have a player control foul on Mariah.
2 now on the outing for WJU.
Amy Brooks did a nice job of holding her ground and drawing the charge call.
Roselle checks in for Cassie Stein.
So McCullers will set the O for the blue-clad Scots. Hey, Cardinals has been pretty solid defensive effort. Just Fighting Scots were red hot from early, way up top.
Down. Shot clock winding down again. Latasha going to be forced to throw up a shot, and it's the volleyball player's good.
Yeah. Taylor gets her first hoop of the afternoon, and it's fairly impressive. So Butler, right wing, 3-ball. That's a shot we got used to looking at.
You need to get to her more often.
Yeah, when Bree can get those feet set and she's open, count it. So Cardinals back to within 1 as we approach the midway point of half number 1. Cardinals in that very active 2-3 zone. I like the 2-3 loose, but you really got to hustle because they've shown.
Wide open 3 by McCullers. Nobody had a hand there.
That's a nice looking shot. And they've shown the ability to knock down those long shots.
Yeah, so got to get up tighter on the zone.
You got to feel like some point they're going to miss a few of them loose.
I know, right? Right now they're.
So far they've been impressive. Nice, Jonna Moten in low post.
8 for 11 overall, 3 for 3 from behind the arc.
So we'll head to our second media timeout. Cardinals trail by 4.
Let's take a timeout.
Who's the player sitting?
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back at Wheeling Jesuit, 9:51 remaining first half action. The OU Fighting Scots come in with an 0-8 record, but their play in the first 10 minutes certainly hasn't indicated that. They shot the ball real well, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, and 8 of 11. We're going to have a hold call prior to the ball being inbounded. Only the second foul whistled on the Fighting Scots.
Yeah, I'd have to say right now WJU's playing more toward the Scots game. Like we said, they need to force the tempo, but right now...
Nice looking three ball, Mariah Callan. So Cardinals back once again to 1 point, and this is what they need to do. Put a little pressure, get this game moving. Fighting Scots pretty much content to run that shot clock down each and every possession. Of course, a lot easier to press when you can make some baskets on loose.
Right, yeah, because then you actually have the opportunity.
Cardinals. Mariah's looking a little transition. Inside, Moten, power move.
Very easy.
Yes. Nice team basketball there by the Cardinals. Credit the assist to the young freshman. So Cardinals have finally taken the lead, and we're going to have a whistle.
Yeah, on Callan.
Foul will be on Callan, her second. Team foul number 4.
Foul on number 1, Callan, her second. Team 4.
Usually in basketball, Luce, a team that can dictate the tempo usually wins the game, and I think right now that's what the Cardinals would like to see, a little.
Yeah, they came out of the timeout firing with shots and making them and taking good shots. So, and but right there,
that was Dunnigan.
Dunnigan again.
With the 3 ball.
3 for number 24.
I think that's the weakness right now. WJU really needs to move forward on defense for these shooters, because clearly they can shoot when they're 4 for 5 on 3-pointers and 9 for 13 overall, and most of those shots have been from the outside.
So Bree Butler returns the lineup, replacing Callan. So it was a short-lived Jesuit lead. Fighting Scots back on top by 2. Emily Robinson going to run the show.
Great find by Robinson.
Yeah. Frizzell on the baseline, and Moten's going to power it up. And
nice do it every time. Do that every time. She might not have the height that Heiberg has, but she definitely has the strength.
Absolutely.
So she's doing great.
Right now, if you're a Jesuit, you have to continue to pound it inside. They've been extremely successful. So we're knotted up at 22s, just about the 8-minute mark. It's back out to Dunnigan. Keep an eye on her. Little ticky-tack foul there, Luce.
Yeah, by Frizzell. Lubinsky checks back in. 5th team foul on the Cardinals.
So McCullers driving the lane and could be deflected out of bounds by the Cardinals.
Scott's possession.
Coach Debbie Ruff going to go to the bench once again. Mariah Callan will check back in.
Great take by McCullers, but a good
nice
rebound by Robinson.
Hoop, but good defense effort by Emily.
Callan wide open again for three.
Sets her feet. Got a little shades of Bree Butler there. When she get those 2 feet set, beautiful looking shot. So the young freshman with a couple big threes here to help the Cardinal cause. Three ball by the lefty, Dunnigan. Robinson pulls it down, and Cardinals looking to run. Callan had the feet set, thought about it. Levinsky with a nice dribble drive to the hoop and score the basket. Key move there, nice play by Taylor Levinsky.
WJU now coming alive.
Seems like you're getting a lot better flow on that offensive end, a lot better movement, and nice ball movement, especially on that possession. I'll tell you, wasn't any doubt once Taylor got that basketball, she was going by her defender. So Coach Waddington's going to take a short timeout, and so will we.
Timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
You're watching the Cardinal cast from Wheeling Jesuit University. Lady Cardinals with a nice little run here to go on top by 6. Trying to force the action once again.
10-second count off of
10-second violation.
Valley.
OV can't get up the floor, so Cardinals amping it up a little bit on the defensive end, and more importantly, Luce, I think they've done a nice job last 5 or 6 possessions on offense.
Yeah, they're definitely taking the right shots and better movement than we saw in the first 5 to 7 minutes.
Once again, though, you got to keep looking inside. Nice. Levinsky's
Wow.
bumped. And no whistle forthcoming, but
it was a great look by Moten, though, as a
nice job
as a post player to find that.
Getting it inside. Brooks back over to McCullers.
Right now, OV just looking a little stagnant.
Yeah, OV's having trouble getting into their set, and McCullers.
Wow.
You don't need much of a set when you can shoot it like that.
Yeah, that's her second three-pointer of the game, now with 10 points.
Yeah, and both of them been from pretty long range. So, Cardinals pounding into Moten. Moten can't find a handle. Jonna had nice position established in that low post, but just couldn't handle the pass into the low post area. So Heiberg's going to check back in. So OV has had a little trouble with the offense last few minutes, except for this young lady. Always looking to penetrate. There's the lefty, Dunnigan, off the mark, pulled down by Mariah Callan. Cardinals looking once again to hurry the ball down the floor. Now they'll go to their set offense. Butler set. And we got a push underneath. Looks like that foul's going to be on McCullers.
Foul on number
He'll bring it way out top. Fresh shot clock, 30 seconds. 5:15 as the clock's rolling here at the McDonough Center. We're going to have a hand check called.
That'll be the third foul on McCullers, so that's not something OVU wants to mess around with.
Don't have a whole lot of options on that bench, do they, Luce?
No, they don't. So I think.
I guess it would be singular, huh?
Yeah.
Option.
Yes, singular option. Unless one of those girls is able to put on a uniform, I don't think that.
I don't think it was pretty
that's
blue
happening.
shoes they got on her basketball shoes.
Butler wide
free
open.
ball. Liburg with a nice rebound.
Liburg.
Yeah, I've done that several times.
Lydia and Hyberg.
Lydia Hyberg. I just combine.
That's all right.
I just combine it. Shorten it up.
It's a good nickname.
Shorten it up. It's a lot easier. I'll tell you, right now is when the Cardinals need to make hay. Let's face it. Their point guard's out of the game. The person that handles the basketball.
The one who has 10 points right now.
10 points and the ability to handle the basketball. So we'll head to our last media timeout. Cardinals on top by 3.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back at the Cardinal cage. Cardinals on top, 28-25.
Ohio Valley still hanging in there, doing well from the three-point line. Like we said, 5 for 8 this half. So
really a key point here. Cardinals need to up the pressure. Ohio Valley lost their one good ball handler, their leading scorer, and
they don't have a bench to let them know that the shot clock was winding down.
Yeah.
So another turnover by the Scots. That's the 5th of the half.
Yeah, certainly like to get a little separation here in the next 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Like I said, the Fighting Scots, they're living up their nickname. They're coming after the Cardinals.
Great.
Yeah, Cassie, nice cut into the lane, little pull up, and we're going to have a whistle, 2 shots for the Cardinals. Foul whistle on Amy Brooks, only her first. Fortunately for OVU, it's been basically a foul-free half. Only 6 fouls on the Fighting Scots. Unfortunately, 3 of those on one of their leading performers.
Right, that really hurts this last 4 minutes. Hopefully they can keep a good eye on the score and keep a good distance without McCullers in there.
So the second one rattles around. Cardinals going to come with that full court pressure.
Just try to get it over. And a steal by
nice
WJU.
Nice hustle. Bree Butler going to win the foul, and she'll get 2 shots.
That's the issue right now. Ohio Valley doesn't really have a true point guard in there besides McCullers.
Well, we'll give credit to Coach Debbie Buff. You know, they're coming with the heat, and they certainly needed to.
At the line to shoot 2, number 10, Butler.
So Bree Butler, usually pretty dependable around that charity stripe. going to say one of the best free throw shooters in all of D2, but you hate to jinx anyone. Right. Cardinals going to come once again with that pressure. Nice job.
There we go.
OB does break at that time. But the result's the same. Cardinals forced a turnover. So 6-point Cardinal advantage. Once again, take your time, look inside. Little pull up in the lane by Emily Robinson. And
someone who's been kind of quiet this half.
Well, Emily's been shooting 66% on the year, and the big improvement, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Waddington.
Timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
.3:19 remaining in first half action. Lady Cardinals trying to get a little run here before the half and get some separation from the Fighting Scots. 8-point Cardinal advantage. This full court pressure has been effective, Lucy.
Yeah, another turnover by the Scots. That's 2 in a row now from the press. So, and then another foul.
Butler, yeah, fortunately get a break there. Butler was just ready to lose the basketball.
Yeah, like we kind of said, it's hard to break a press when you don't really have a playmaker in, because they obviously all can handle the ball, but there's nobody in there really dictating the offense, which what McCullers seemed to be doing the entire
just
half.
Incredible with McCullers in there. There was no issue whatsoever.
WJU now trying to extend this lead to 10.
Interesting enough, I didn't even see McCullers on the bench, but I think she went down to see the winning Jesuit athletic trainer. Appears she's all right there, back on the bench. So it's a 10-point Cardinal advantage. Trying to keep the heat on with the pressure.
Need to get across half court there. They do.
So Dunnigan will try to set the O up top. Over to Anderson. Logan Webster, number 20, and this is Taylor, the volleyball player, will draw the foul.
She'll go to the line for 2.
Cardinals, to their credit, really amping it up on the defensive end. They're aware of the situation and trying to tighten down that vice just a little bit more on that defensive end.
Wonder if she's been like playing with them a little bit, even though they just asked her to be on the team. Because she has a pretty good looking shot.
Beautiful looking shot, yeah.
I wonder if, or maybe during volleyball season she just plays pickup, because I think that would be hard to come in and have to play so many significant minutes.
Yeah, I suspect there's a lot of basketball in her background.
Another foul called on the Fighting Scots will send Brianna Butler to the line again, which, as the Wheeling Jesuit best free throw shooter, doesn't provide well for Fighting Scots going into halftime. This will be her 5th free throw.
So Butler nails the first.
It's these giveaway points that are hurting Ohio Valley right now.
Yeah, the Cardinals getting it done at the stripe and forcing their turnover, so that's a deadly combination. A little push off there, no call against Brooks.
Brooks will take it in herself.
Anderson, long ball. Lydia pulls it down. Cardinals looking. Nice
great run out by Taylor Lubinski.
Lubinski, great job of running the floor and rewarded by the pass by Emily Robinson. Super assist. So it's now a 12-point, biggest Cardinal lead of the evening, and you 2 minutes remaining, but you want to keep up the heat. So Cardinals working real hard on the defensive end. We're going to have a traveling violation.
One of those long steps that extends into maybe a little extra long.
Yeah, she tried to take 20 feet with only one dribble, I believe. So Chelsea Richardson checks back in for the Cardinals. 1:40 as we roll towards halftime. Bree Butler gets it in. Heiberg low post and being triple teamed. Nice ball movement. Cassie Stein, 3-ball. So it's a 15-point Cardinal advantage, and nice hustle by Cassie on the defensive end. A nice job by Coach Buff trying to keep some fresh people in here, keeping that pressure on.
And I understand that McCullers has 3 fouls, but the Wheeling Jesuit run started when she came out, so
yeah,
it's maybe a wise decision to keep her out since they only have 6 players, but it's been tough for Ohio Valley now. Now they're going to be going into halftime with a
I think it's the old win-lose 6 of one, a half dozen of the other. I'm not sure they're really. I agree with you. You might have wanted to roll the dice and put her back in there and just try to stem the tide, but 3-ball off the marker. It's going to be out of bounds for the Cardinals. Yeah, that's if you're that losing coach, halftime can't come quick enough.
Right. Yeah, 5 minutes has been a long time in this first half.
Richardson going to try a 3 and knock it down. So 18-point Cardinal advantage, and they've really done exactly what we need them to do. Put the pressure on and up the tempo offensively. Pull up in the lane, bat it around, and
great effort by Taylor.
Yeah, nice hustle. Robinson. If you're a Jesuit, you might pull this one back out and milk a little bit of clock here.
Yeah.
That 18-point lead looks pretty comfortable right now. Willing to burn some clock. Robinson 3-ball. Oh, that looked good.
In and out.
Heiberg with a rebound underneath, and 8 seconds. Fighting Scott's going to have to hurry. This is Taylor with the basketball. Brooks up top. 3-ball at the buzzer. So she'll cut it back to a 15-point Cardinal advantage, but really impressed with the Lady Cardinals. Their hustle and determination over the last 5 minutes. We'll see.
Yeah, like we said, right when McCullers came out was that opportunity for Wheeling Jesuit really to put on the pressure and get a run, and that's exactly what they did. Obviously, Brianna Butler ended up with 11 points that half, 6 for 6 from the charity stripe, which we said was also a bad thing for Ohio Valley. They kept putting her on the line, and that kind of made their hole dig a little deeper, but both teams did excellent. Ohio Valley still shot 6 from 11 behind the 3-point stripe, and WJU 5 for 9, so they're pretty even 3-point wise, but both teams just, I guess the only bad thing would be turnovers, 9 and 8 for both teams.
9 and 8.
So that's not terrible, but
it's not.
If they can cut that down in the,
I would say
second half, it'd be
the
good.
majority of OVUs, I just guessing, came after
right at the end, yeah.
The Callers left the lineup. So that being said, we'll be back in about 12 minutes with a recap of first half action. You're watching Wheeling Jesuit University basketball on the Cardinal Cast.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low-overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals, all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants, offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth. A revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market, and the Highlands. State-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing, recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back at Jesuit's halftime, Tom Barbeckle and Lucy D. And Lucy, looking at the stat sheet here, looks pretty even. I mean, OVU 50% from the field, 54%, 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. Jesuit 15 of 22, 5 of 9 from the arc. But all of a sudden, there's one stat that just jumps out at you. Foul shooting, obviously Cardinals advantage, 10 for 11 from the line. OVU's only 2 for 2, but that rebound statistic.
Yeah, it's really strange to, like we were just saying, strange that the team gets 4 rebounds and a half, but it's like still was leading at one point. But like we discussed that last 5 minutes, but I think it's because they are shooting 50% and they're taking good shots, but just at the end they let Wheeling Jesuit control. Like I think the first 15 minutes was a pretty even control, and then Wheeling Jesuit just dominated the last 5 minutes. They forced them into at least 5 turnovers. They got to the stripe and made their shots, and they were knocking down threes at key points. Mariah Callan, I remember, started out after that timeout, and then Bree Butler and Emily Robinson got in the mix. So I think Wheeling Jesuit just exerted their dominance and took the first half pretty easily.
If your Jesuit seen the need to keep up the pace, obviously McCullers will be back in the lineup. She was a huge force. Played the first 15 minutes of the half, checked in with 10 points, and as we mentioned, 2 or 3 from beyond the arc, and actually was their ball handler. I think that's probably the biggest facet of her game that they missed out on, was that ability to handle the basketball. So we're back to second half action. Lady Cardinals on top by 15 against as we mentioned earlier, a shorthanded OVU team. Only has 6 players in uniform, so Jesuit amped up the pressure there in the last 5 minutes, and they'd like to keep the pace more of the same. Like I said, OVU 50% from the field, so that's certainly respect. And there's a deep 3 ball by Dunnigan, and a nice block out by Bree Butler. Cardinals trying to hurry it up the floor. Nice look inside. Tay Lubinsky with the left hand, and beautiful. Another example of teamwork by the Lady Cardinals. Cardinals had 9 assists on 15 baskets that first half, so
pretty impressive stat.
Yeah, good example of team basketball.
And as we were talking about Tuesday, where we just felt like it was not really as productive, definitely the first half is showing that they're a different team than they were on Tuesday.
Yeah, McCullers with a nice little pull-up, can't get it to go down. Yeah, really thought the offense was a little stagnant early, but they've done a nice job since the midway point of the first half, and now with the 17-point advantage, you really want to make an effort to get that ball inside. And
I'm going to call a
foul
on Lydia Hyberg.
Yeah, there was a little arm wrestling. I was watching it, wrestling, whatever you want to call it, in the low post, and Amy Brooks forced the issue and got the call. Yeah, they were jockeying for position, and Amy Brooks just was bound and determined to force the referee to make a call, and it went her way.
Another see with McCullers, and she gets right past the trap, which is good for Ohio Valley.
I think if you're Jesuit, you just want to get it out of her hand any way you can, because she's the one, Scott, that showed the ability to get the ball to the basket. Once again, shot clock becoming a factor. 5 seconds
She's going to pull up. That wasn't one of her better pull-ups, but it's really impressive the separation that she gets between the player. As we saw, 2 great shot clock winding down. She made 2 great jumpers.
Yeah, McCullers comes in averaging almost 12 points a game, and easy to see she's the straw that stirs a drink for the Fighting Scots. Nice look inside Heiberg, but
a great block by Brooks.
Good defense effort by Amy Brooks. So there'll be 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Robinson will trigger it in under their own basket. Tay Levinsky with a pull-up, and she's fouled in the lane. Third foul on number 24, Danielle Dunnigan, and obviously fouls will be a factor for the Fighting Scots. It's early, but that's 2 of them with 3. So the biggest lead of the afternoon, 19 points by the Cardinals, and they're going to continue to keep that full court pressure on, as well they should. Cassie Stein doing a nice job of hounding McCullers. Nice deflection by Taylor. Pull up from the elbow, McCullers. I'll tell you, she's had some nice looks this half, but she's really cooled off. I think she's 0 for 3 on attempts this half. Cassie Stein does a nice job of gathering herself and getting the easy hoop. So Cardinal advantage now up to 21, and another turnover. I think now it's just a matter of keeping fresh bodies on the floor and keeping this lead well in hand. Cassie Stein going to pull up. Nice little turnaround. So Cassie with a nice little effort off the bench here in the second half.
Yeah, in double digits, so it's a good game for her to get like more comfortable at the college level.
Well, if the Cardinals are going to have continued success, and a nice little hustle play there by the Fighting Scots, if the Cardinals are going to have success in this second half of the campaign, a couple of these freshmen, Callan and Stein and et cetera, they need to step up and contribute, and certainly doing it here this afternoon. Tell you, she missed that one, but I still liked her effort.
Yeah,
nice.
That was a great move by Lydia.
Took her time, and nice thing is Coach Debbie Buff can look down the bench, 3 new substitutes, and so we're going to take our first media timeout, I believe.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Fighting Scots with the basketball, trail by 21. And a game that's really turned around in the last 10 minutes.
Great pull up by Brooks, just off the mark. They've gone kind of cold this half. Ohio Valley has. We saw him coming out shooting lights out. And Butler with a three, just off the mark. Great
Levinsky
offensive
with a
rebound.
nice weak side rebound. Levinsky, power move up and under. So the Fighting Scots, I think quite honestly, Luce, they're running out of just a little bit of gas here.
Yeah, getting a little
McCullers
frustrated with each other
with
too.
A nice dribble penetration.
Butler's wide open under the hoop, but just missed her after a second.
Nice little pull up by Bree. Gets the kind McDonough center bounce. Good to see Bree getting a little on track here this afternoon. Amy Brooks, nice looking three ball.
That's her 4-3. She's 4-4 from behind the arc.
She's got a nice looking stroke there. That one was bottom of the net. Nice curl to the basket by Levinsky. She'll draw the foul. There's a little battle going on between Amy Brooks and now Jonna Moten in the low post. Brooks ain't she ain't afraid to commit a few fouls, I think. So now we'll head to our media timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
$14 minutes remaining in this one. Tom Barbecto along with Lucy DeFricio and Lady Cardinals. We talked about Luce, definite advantage now. You're playing 8, 9 players in your rotation. OV's down to basically 5, so.
Yeah, right now it's getting to that who's more tired, and obviously, like you just said, with the less amount of players, it's harder for OVU to come back and get their second win, because I think that they might have already had that in the first half.
Cardinals, still shooting an impressive, 63%?
Yes, 19 for 30 from the field, 5 for 10 behind the arc.
And most importantly, getting it done at the charity stripe.
Yeah, that'll be 14 for 15. They're going to pull back the pressure now.
Cardinals got a little heavy man-to-man pressure on the ball. Once again, shot clock becoming a factor. McCullers way up top, only 5 seconds in. Gonna have to throw up a desperation heave, and we'll have a shot clock violation. So Cardinals comfortably on top here by 20. Chelsea Richardson with a nice take down the lane and nice quick first step.
Yeah, all the Cardinals getting involved this afternoon.
That's
Chelsea now 5 points.
That's good to see. Nice look underneath, and Dunnigan, super pass by Amy Brooks. Gonna have a push in a low post. And that's gonna be whistled on Brooks. Only her second foul.
That's her second, team third.
Great move.
Shauna Moten with a super move.
Wheeling Jesuit post players really dominating down there. Moten, Heiberg, and even Taylor Lubinsky is a power forward. She's 3 for 6, and all of her points have been around the hoop, and she's 11 tonight.
Yeah,
so.
quite honestly, OV really has no answer for that low post play. But they do a nice job of getting it inside, and Brooks going to pick up the easy hoop. Right now, though, if you're a Jesuit, you're content just to trade hoops. Butler with a nice take to the hoop. Cardinals getting some good defensive effort from all 5 players. Tell you, and that's not what you want to do, Mariah.
Yeah.
26 feet from the basket, 6 seconds on the shot clock. You do not foul the girl in blue. You got to love the hustle, but sometimes you just need to back off just a little bit. So fresh shot clock for the Fighting Scots. McCullers going to try to operate one-on-one.
She does, and see how much of an impact she really makes on this team.
Yeah, she's an impressive performer.
14 points, 4 assists for McCullers already, and we still have over a half to play.
So Coach Debbie Buff's going to get a short timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Back at Wheeling Jesuit, 20-point Cardinal advantage, 11:31, and a lot of bright spots today, Lucy.
Yeah, Wheeling Jesuit, like we said, everybody's getting involved right now. Butler, Lubinsky, and Stein are the ones in double digits for WJU, but all players that have played have scored except for Frizzell, so she's in now, so we're rooting for her to get on the board to make it a full team production.
Good to see Jayla Bryant down on the bench this half.
Yeah. It is nice to see her down there, although she can't play, be able to cheer on her team from the bench.
Once again, the Cardinals going inside. Heiberg going to turn. And we're going to have a travel. Cassie Stein will check back in. So the Fighting Scots down by 19, but Jesuit's had good defensive pressure throughout this one. Real tough to get back in the game when you have to run 30 seconds off just to get a shot.
Just to get one shot off, and most of the time it's like just a jumper from McCullers, so.
I mean, I think it's safe to say we've limited them to one and done on almost every possession.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with that.
Well, how many offensive rebounds do they have? Check.
They don't have any offensive
Any. I was going to say, I didn't recall any.
Yeah, so. And now WJU will officially have a full team production as Kamarick comes in.
Yep. Coach Debbie Buff now utilized every available player. I tell you, Kira's been pretty impressive in some spots during the season. Millie is a freshman, just a youngster, needs to go out and get a little bit stronger and get more in tune to the college game.
Right, but I remember a few games ago we were impressed. Like, she's, for her height, about 6'2", she definitely has a great shot.
Yeah, nice
to come out and pull up a jumper or maybe even an open three-pointer.
Shows some ability to move her feet, and just a matter of if you're going to play in the post in college, you need to be just a little bit stronger. I'm sure we're going day-to-day against Moulton and Haberg. That'll help her out.
Yes, it'll definitely help her out, get in the weight room and put on a little bit of muscle, and she should be one of the top performers by the end of her career.
So 17 points, 10-32s. Cardinals get it against the pressure, and I realize you have to do this as OV, but that's going to wear them down even more trying to come with that full court pressure.
Great move by Butler.
Yeah, just like how she took her time, very deliberate, knew she could get the advantage, and anytime you put her on a charity stripe, you got to like your chances. And that's the fourth foul on Danielle Dunnigan.
Yeah, McCullers has definitely played smart this half. She hasn't gotten that fourth foul yet, but that's like what we said. If Dunnigan ends up fouling out, then.
Well, Rick Seuss told me he's kept score for a long, long time. He's never seen his squad finish with 4, but he was kind of anticipating that here this evening. So Jesuit trying to double team. McCullers kicks it back out, and that one got away.
Had a good set for Brooks, just went between her hands.
Okay.
Got to be under 10 for the media.
10, yeah. Referee Carrie Cecil would try to jump the gun there. I really don't see the harm 1 second loose, but the rule
I
is
don't understand.
They call it the under 10 timeout, so
all right.
It's got to be it's got to be a 9:59, I guess.
Makes sense.
I think that qualifies in one of those categories. Who cares?
Yeah, but good for her for being on her toes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now Wheeling Jesuit with the shot clock running down, but just like that, they get bailed out by McCullers, who I just said didn't foul, and now she has her fourth.
So,
this could be interesting because we still have a little less than a half.
So now we'll take the media timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
9:36 remaining in this one. The Lady Cardinals with a comfortable 19-point lead. OVU with only 6 dressed players now have 2 with 4 fouls, so they obviously have to drop into the 2-3 zone.
And Emily Robinson dials up a 3. Almost a save by Brianna Butler.
So McCullers, who has done the point guard duties when she's been on the floor rather capably, turns that one over.
Butler a little off her 3-point game, but still having a good shooting night. They all seem to be right there, but
nice hustle play by the Cardinals. And right now, not a bad opportunity to milk a little time off the clock. Get a great look by Robinson, and we'll take that one.
yeah, definitely. She's been shooting really great from the 3-point line this season.
There's a lot to be said for running the clock down, but there's also a lot more to be said for taking a great shot. And anytime you got Robinson at the 3-point line, it's a good opportunity. So a 22-point Cardinal advantage, and Dunnigan, nice looking lefty, knocks down a 3 ball. And the OVU shot the ball well here tonight. Butler getting nice looks. Nice hustle play by Taylor Binsky. 2 nice hustle plays, but doesn't get the ball in the second time. I'll tell you, those are good looks by Bree. You expect them to fall.
Yeah, and
sometimes we get spoiled.
Yes, definitely.
Taylor underneath.
Great offensive rebound by Taylor.
We're going to have a foul whistled on Chelsea. Yeah, this Taylor, I mean, she comes up a little gimpy there, but. Excuse me.
Foul on number 11, Richardson. Richardson's first, team 5th.
I'm not exactly sure. Was she shooting the ball loose?
I didn't think so, but
doesn't matter. It was ruled as a 2-shot foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't any. So Dunnigan gets the second, cuts it down to an 18-point Cardinal advantage. 7:30 on a rolling clock. Moten with a nice look inside. Richardson kicks it back. Butler set, fires.
She is literally in and out every time, and as a shooter, that's really one of the most frustrating things, but she's getting great looks, and she just got to keep shooting, though.
Yeah, she's on target.
She has 17 points, so it's not like she's not scoring, but I just know when you have those great looks and are literally right there and they don't go in.
Especially when you're a shooter with the capabilities of Bree Butler, you like your fans expect to make every one.
Right.
So we're under the 7-minute mark. Jesuit trying to cap off the pre-Christmas break here with a win over the Fighting Scots of Ohio Valley University. Once again, great pressure. Cardinals. OV's going to throw one up right at the buzzer and
come down with the offensive rebounds.
Logan Webster. We haven't called her name too many times tonight. Cardinals have had great defense all night long.
McCullers is absolutely fantastic getting through the defense.
Yeah, she's impressive. She can break down a defender, and Very productive inning for that young lady. Skip pass. Oh, Cassie Stein just lost the handle. Hustle back, no foul. Nice play by Cassie. Turned the ball over, but didn't give up on it. Hustle back and stopped the basket. So Jesuit's going to take a full timeout.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
(68-52). A little under 6 minutes remaining, and Cardinals with some fresh bodies on the floor. Just subbed in 3 new players, so they're going to keep up that defensive intensity they've had all night long.
The Colors trying to work to get a shot again, and great runner, unfortunately just off the mark.
You certainly need to beware of help defense when that young lady has the basketball.
Three-pointer by Frizzell.
3 ball right on the spot. Nice job of turning her.
Brooks will try again, just a little short this time.
She's got to be a little tired after all this.
Yeah, when you've already played 35 minutes of straight basketball. I think the Fighting Scots will enjoy their Christmas break, a little rest.
Going to be out of bounds, deflected out by the Cardinals.
This time it'll be the immediate timeout, correct?
I believe we're due for one.
Yep, it's the media.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
You're watching the Cardinal Cast from Wheeling Jesuit University. Tom Bear-Bechtel along with Lucy DeFrucio, bringing you all the Lady Cardinals home games, and Lady Cardinals looking to break a little 2-game losing streak here tonight. Dunnigan fires up the left-hander from the middle of the lane, and if you're Jesuit now, all you want to do is take your time, pass the ball around.
Don't force anything.
Yeah,
don't
force it.
foul.
Get a good shot. Get a good look.
Just like that,
yeah,
right? Perfect.
Super offense. That's exactly how any coach would want to draw up the offense. Nice, crisp pass by Butler, and Levinsky gets easy hoop. So back on top by 21. And what's really been impressive, the Cardinals have forced OVU to use 25 to 30 seconds virtually on every possession, probably since the 5-minute mark of half number 1. But this young lady has shown the ability to get the basketball to the hoop.
I don't know if you'll really believe it, but Ohio Valley now 15 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds in the past 15 minutes.
No.
I thought I saw about 3 or 4, but
no. They didn't have an offensive rebound until just a few minutes ago. Who's doing them stats?
Michael.
I got to be careful.
I'll have to yell at him after the game when I go down there to help him for men's. We can't give freebies to the other team.
I can't imagine. I mean,
maybe they did. I know they got 2 in one possession, but I thought it was maybe just 3.
Right now it's a moot point, really. It's just a matter of Cardinals taking care of the basketball, running the offense, and OVU back in their man-to-man.
And a great steal by Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor a little overextended. I think she showed her volleyball skills on that play, Lucy.
Yeah.
Coach has got him incensed.
I mean, I know it's a wide open layup, but she hasn't played in we're not sure how long. I'm not sure what grade she's in, so. And a 3 ball by Emily Robinson's good.
Robinson knocks it down. I was going to say it's time for Coach Buff to clear the bench, but she's been clearing the bench all night long. So
yeah.
All 10 players have played throughout.
Put you in, Dawn? Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, Dawn's ready to go.
You can go in there and have the dunk show going on.
He ought to be good for 1 trip. What do you think? Maybe 2.
Pulled a hammy on the way down.
Heiberg forces the action. She'll be fouled in the act of shooting. Game would be over, huh? So indeed, 3 of the freshmen are going to check in. Stein, Collin, and Kamarick waiting at the scorer's table. .23. Is that the largest Cardinal lead, Luce?
Yes. Or excuse me, 28 at one point.
Are we actually up to 28? Why don't
oh, excuse, I was looking at the wrong stat. Yeah, no, we were up by 24 at one point. Sorry.
Okay.
I think we're going to have another timeout.
Yeah, just what we need is another timeout. That's what we were looking for, Luce.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
So as we approach the end of this one, Luce, if we can just get rid of these timeouts, We may get this one over.
And Brooks for 3. Wow, right out of the timeout.
Yeah.
Like you said, she's such a pretty shot.
Yeah, she's shown the ability to shoot that basketball.
Yeah, that's her 5th 3 of the night.
Thought she was going to step back and try another. Oh!
Call foul on.
Yeah, Moten's going to get that foul. Not sure she really initiated any contact. Johnny was kind of standing still. Appeared to be, but. Foul was called on Kamarick? Okay. Guess we'll buy into that. Webster gets the first. She matches her season average with that 1 point. So Mariah Collin hurries it down the floor. Bring it back out. No hurry, ladies.
Yeah, don't need to have a sense of urgency since they're up 20. Just trying to get the W.
Just work on getting a nice shot, and we'll take that one if she drops it. Kamarick pulls down the rebound. She's going to battle it back up. And
yes, and with that, all WJU players have scored this afternoon that are dressed.
So 10 Cardinals have dented the scoring. Anytime you can put 80 points on the board, you pretty much expect to win in this league. Except maybe if you're playing Glenville, huh?
Yeah, which is halfway through the first half. WJU only had 19 points, so they really have gone on a major run.
Yeah, they've upped the tempo. He said the first 10 to 15 minutes of this game was to the liking of OVU. A little slower pace, but Cardinals forced the issue and have dominated from that juncture. Robinson, nice take down the lane, and that's the part we really love about this young lady's game. As a senior, she's shown that ability to take the ball to the hoop.
Another
again,
3 by Brooks.
That's 6. I was going to say that's a 3.
Yeah, 6 by her, so she's got 20 points.
And looks like they're going to foul till the end. I always question this strategy, but when you're down 21 with 35 seconds to go, you got to be rather optimistic to think you have a chance to lose.
At the line, number 2, Robinson.
What's Emily going to finish with tonight?
Right now, Emily just has 11 points, 5 assists. So she gets this one, then 12, and that'll be 5 WJU players in double figures.
Just the way we like to see it.
It's nice to see that other players can step up when Jayla Bryan, who normally is the leading scorer most
when your leading
every
scorer's
game.
out and you still put 5 girls in double figures, that's a good evening offensively. And most of that was attributed to the pressure that they exerted and their ability to run some nice offense. So we're down to the final 30 seconds here. The Jesuit Cardinals have this one well in hand, and OVU is going to turn it over. So the shot clock is off. Cardinals can elect just to run this one out. We're down to the final 15 seconds. Tell you, OVU's hustling till the end, though. I'll give them credit. Especially Taylor. She's shown some athleticism. So that's going to wrap it up, folks. Final score, Wheeling Jesuit University Cardinals 84, OVU Fighting Scots 61. Cardinals go to 4-3 on the campaign. Ohio Valley drops to 0-9, and all in all, pretty good team effort, Lucy.
Yeah, like we said, all 10 players on the board this evening, but Emily Robinson, Brianna Butler, Taylor Lubinsky, Cassie Stein, and Lydia Heiberg all got into double figures for WJU, so it was great to see that somebody like Stein can step up and Lubinsky, who has been a scorer throughout her 3 years, but somebody like Stein can step up while Jayla Bryan's out. So it was a great team effort, I think, and they just came in. I think we came out a little slow, but after about, I think when McCullers got her 3rd foul in the first half, Wheeling Jesuit just took over.
Yeah. Well,
and
obviously
it was all good from there.
OVU has some players, as witnessed, we saw her tonight, but just a matter of depth. Eventually, you knew the Cardinals would probably wear them down, and especially when McCullers went out with the 3 fouls.
Right.
That was a major issue in this game, but the Cardinals, to their credit, came with the pressure, shot the ball real well, did it defensively throughout the contest, forced 25, 30-second possessions each and every time, and it'll make the holiday season a little nicer for Coach Buff and the Lady Cardinals.
Going home for Christmas and then come back and take on a very good Fairmont State team. But before that's at home, but before they'll come back and they will play at University of Virginia College at Wise, and then they'll play at Concord the 3rd and the 5th. Then come home immediately the 8th for Fairmont State. So they got a lot. They got a lot the first week of January.
Yeah, they'll be right back in the swing of things. So, Luce, it's always great. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you, and we'll be back in about 29 minutes with the tip-off of men's action. You've been watching Wheeling Jesuit University basketball on the Cardinal Cast.
Perhaps as high as 60%. This discrepancy is notably significant for small children